We're here in Washington, D.C. at the Walter Washington Convention Center for PromiseNet 2016. Over the course of the conference, I'll be interviewing different Promise members to gain a sense of how the Promise movement is going throughout the nation.
This will be my 6th PromiseNet conference, and they are so much fun. I get to meet old friends, I make a lot of new friends.
And I love being here and being part of all the great knowledge that is being shared between Promise programs who've been a long time and newer ones.
We are continuing to learn with humility as we work to build out from our foundational scholarships.
I want to understand what actually works, what's actually changing lives, what's breaking poverty cycles, and more importantly, what's changing our communities.
We wanted to develop collaborative partnerships that actually touch the community, touch the youth where they need it. And that's always been the Kane family's focus.
Look at the specific agreements that different Promise programs have with their respective communities. So whether that is with a school district or with college partnerships, and just really seeing how we can kind of leverage the things that have already been done as opposed to recreating the wheel.
Over the 10 years of the Promise programs, we've seen them grow each year. And the last few years, it's been even faster. People know that it's very important for us to invest in human capital. And we need to start making sure we're taking care of those that are coming up that are going to run our nation.
Where do you see the future of the Promise movement?
I think the Promise movement is going to be something that ultimately will be a necessary part of every community.
It really changed lives. Our students are very much interested in coming back and serving in the city. They are also interested in being future leaders, and so the Promise movement really helps to activate and realize those dreams.
It's not just the money, we've seen that over and over again. Having mentors, support systems, peer groups makes a huge difference.
Financial is just one piece of the equation, so we're really working to build out our higher education partnerships and couple our scholarship with the wraparound support.
Our employers are looking for quality employees, and we have a very high poverty rate generation after generation. We can develop good models that any community in the United States can say, we have a way to break the poverty cycle of the people in our own neighborhoods.
This isn't some entitlement program. We're expecting kids to work and work hard because we're building contributors, not consumers. We're building the future leaders. That's the point of these scholarship programs. Because the fact is, folks want to try and folks want to work. And every single person that's successful in this country has had someone who's had their back. That's the point of the Promise program.